Good morning guys, long time no see. Welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry, I've had a couple of weeks off vlogging because I feel like I've just been here, there, everywhere, but we are back nevertheless. I'm back on my Canon G7X as well because I can't find my Sony camera. I don't know, it's somewhere in the house, but I just don't know where from the move. So back on the Sony G7X at the moment. Pickles is currently playing in the garden. I'm gonna lock him. I'm gonna lock you in here so you can play. Yes? Because I've just had a food shop delivered. My first food shop, may I add, because I've been away, so I've not wanted or needed to do a food shop. I need to go and put that away. Piccolini! Piccolini! Come on then. You look so funny. Come on. Baby, what are you doing? Are you gonna come upstairs? I'll let you play while I go put the washing away. Not the washing, the shopping. So, I've left Mr. Pickles outside. I've had like a big fence built in the garden just so then he's nice and secure. I've got the dishwasher on and I've waited. I've put off making my morning coffee because I wanted to show you me making my morning coffee because I'm an agave girl. So when I go to Gales, I always have agave in my coffee because they don't do syrups. And there was Gales right near where me and Sam used to live. So I love agave and I'm trying to cut down on sugar. Now I know agave is still sugar because it's natural sugar, but I feel like it feels better for me than syrup. Well, I have sugar-free syrup anyway, but hopefully, it might be a placebo, but I know what I mean in my own head. So I've been putting off because I got some agave on my shop because that was all I was having in LA. I didn't have any syrup. And I've not had any fizzy drinks. I'm really proud of myself for a week and a half. Other than I did the Diet Coke spicy pickle drink Dua Lipa challenge on TikTok and I had like a couple of sips, but that was just for a challenge or else I wouldn't have had any. So I'm really trying to cut out fizzy drinks and as much sugar as I can. So I did my shop on Ocado because you got 25% off your first shop and you got free deliveries for 3 months or something like that. So we're being Ocado people. It's really good because they have Ocado, they have Waitrose and they have M&S. They have loads of stuff on there. It's really nice. And they have delivery slots all the time, whereas Tesco's, if I try and go and do a shop on a Sunday morning, try and get it delivered on a Monday for Tesco's, it ain't happening. It's probably like midday on a Wednesday that it can like be earliest delivered. Whereas Ocado, I went on to do a shop yesterday morning and it's here and it's 8 o'clock. It's fabulous. Liz should be here soon, which is great. What did he say? He said that these purple and red things mean something. Woo! Oh, that's for truffle oil. I thought it was my agave, but truffle oil. Oh, right, this means non-fridge. So the purple bags mean non-fridge and the red bags mean fridge stuff. So I got wraps. I got some bake-at-home baguettes because I'm gonna make a white onion and garlic soup with celery as well. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, here it is, here's my agave. This is the agave I got. It had really good reviews on, on Ocado. Oh, nearly broke it. Put it with the coffee. There. I feel like I need to check on Mr. Picks. I'm worried that he's just chilling. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find my meat and then I'm gonna put my meat away. I got a steak. I'm such a funny dog mum, like even though he's absolutely content and loving his life in the garden, I'm like, oh, I don't like leaving him in the garden. Here's some chicken mini fillets. I got 1 pack for me, 1 pack for Sam. Pop this in here. This fridge needs to sort out, I can tell. They need thrown away. They need thrown away. Them away. I'm just gonna go and get Mr. Picks and bring him back. We've got Mr. Picks, we've rescued him from the garden. Haven't we? Oh, I did just promise him a treat, that's why he's at my feet. So let's go and get him a treat. Should we get you a treat? You know you're gonna get a treat. I'm sorry, I forgot. Are you keep on? Ready? Mr. Picks has 2 big cupboards for all his bits and bobbles. What would you like today, sir? Would you like some of these? Would you like a dentist stick? Which one? Shall we do a dentist stick? This will keep you occupied. We have to cut them in half because he's quite small, so, and he runs off so no one takes it off him. I really need to move the air fryer because it's not the aesthetic that I want in the kitchen. What was that? I think it was the coffee machine turning off, but that really scared me. In other news, we've had a company in the house recently to sort out like all of our light switches and things so we can control the lights across the entire house. And they fixed all the speakers. So the old owners had all speakers put in the ceiling. It's actually really cool. I feel like they were like party people. They were like really cool. So we've had them like fixed and all intertwined. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? I really like Love on the Brain by Rihanna at the moment. Don't ask me why. Just bear with. I'm gonna put it on in the kitchen. Ready? I'll do a little time lapse of me putting my shopping away so I can listen to my song. How excited Pickles gets. Can you hear him? Can you hear him? Are you excited? He starts doing this thing in a minute where he just like scratches on the glass. Look how excited he is. Shush! My sweet little cherub! He's so excited! I missed you so much! I missed you so much! Hi! Hi! Oh, come on in! Good boy! I got you a present! Oh, thank you! Thank you! Oh, that was a toothbrush then. No, I got you one of the Tide pens! Oh, thank you! For the white! I know, I need that. Yay, thank you! Ah! Yay! I got you 2 of them. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Got you a 2-pack. You're... And then that was the one that I'd already got. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I got sweet mint because it's my fave. Yes, I'm so glad you got me that because that's the one I wanted. Here you go. Thank you. I also bought these on my shop. Usually I can only get a 4-pack from Tesco's and they're like £4, but with my club card I get a bit of a saving. But I was able to get like a really big pack for like the drinks fridge, so I'm very happy with them. They're the best ever dash waters. I love them. And orange, I've got an orange one. I've never tried the orange before, have you, Liz? No, I've never. So guys, here's my new coffee machine. I love it so much. So it's one of the Sage ones. Me and Sam got it a couple of weeks ago from Johnny Lulu. So it's like the proper one where you have like the little thing here. So it's already turned on. I'm gonna make me and Liz a latte. It does take me about 25 minutes, but it's okay, it's worth it. So what you do is you just like, let me go back. I'll show you what we do. Hopefully you can see this. So when you turn it on, you have your little menu here of all the different drinks you can make. So we're gonna do a latte. And it's already kind of set up. It's already kind of set up. So you've got your grind here. We like it on like 15. And then 1 shot, because 2 shots is strong. And then like the milk type and froth here. So you click. And now it's taking the beans from up here into the little thing down here. This shows a little video of it doing it. Okay, now you have to do the plunger. Ka-chung. And then sometimes it says a bit more. So then if it's a bit more, you tap it, does 1 more little grind, then you have to do 1 more ka-chung. And then hopefully when you take it out, look at that! Looks like what you get in a coffee shop. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do this one-handed, bear with. I am right-handed, so I've just swapped around. This might be really bad. So you pop it in there like that, and then you crank it this way. I needed both hands to crank. Oh, I need a cup would be useful to pop under there. just click on the little espresso and it starts to pour it out of the little side bits here. When it wants to come out anyway. There! And you see, and it's just proper fresh coffee. We're telling Alicia how we're an agave household now. Do you want any agave in yours?
I'll try it, yeah.
It's really nice, it's natural sugar.
Oh, we're healthy girls now.
Alicia's just put all the dashboards away and she said it's really satisfying. Ah, that looks so good. Oh, got George's dark fruit down there. Ignore that, I do not drink that. But look at that! That is really satisfying, isn't it? Thank you so much. And then here are the orange ones. So fun fact, blackcurrant are my favourite. I do like a lemon and lime and I do like a peach, but blackcurrant all day, every day. And then I got orange to try because I've never been able to get those at Tesco's. And then kind of bottles of bubbly, and some water, and some random beveraginos. That looks so good. We've gone hands-free, so hopefully you can see it. Pop a little bit of milk, semi-skimmed, to be precise. Just there. Right,
what time?
Let's froth the milk. Welcome to Amelia's coffee shop. God, what the hell? The company Alicia keeps getting wrong with it. It's going to do all the electrics. She keeps calling it Monkey House, like the club in Manchester. It's not Monkey House.
Oh, for God's sake.
And we just take it off there, just like this. And then you knock it back down and it's self-cleaning. It's one of the best things ever because I have a big milk frother at my mum and dad's and it's a nightmare to clean, but this self-cleans, it's really good. And then let's do Lucy's coffee.
You're gonna do the design.
I'm not sure about that one.
That's what we need to take our cards and designs.
I think that will be rather milky.
Sounds good to me. Thank you very much.
It's got a little bit of agave in it.
Perfect.
Is it hot?
Don't know yet.
Oh, sorry.
We'll do a taste test.
Okay. Don't burn your mouth. Or is it not coffee enough?
It's very milky.
What's going
But
on?
it's perfect. I like that.
We'll be our back. We'll be our back.
We'll be our back. We'll be our big.
I'll BRB and I'm gonna tell them how to do it. I did them yesterday and they're all fine, but yeah, I did notice that was a very small espresso.
Maybe you do double.
It's too much.
Oh.
It's like rocket fuel when I do two.
Oh.
It's a lot. Hi friends, you're on a bit of an awkward angle, but I've just come upstairs, I've just changed my top because I'm just going to do a little bit of filming. I'm going to get ready for the day. I'm in my new little filming setup at the house. So it's like a little alcove in one of the rooms that we're converting into our walk-in wardrobe. And I quite like that I'm like tucked out of the way, like as you can see. Like that is like the little walkway into this little snug, and yeah, I just like that I'm like tucked out of the way, no one can see me for when I get shy. So I think I'm just going to decorate in here and this be where I do my filming now. Oh, I've got a right itchy eyelid. I'm going to get my lashes soaked off. I literally had them done a week and a little bit ago, but I'm gonna go get my lashes soaked off and redone tomorrow with Amber because they're just a little bit funky at the moment. They're like irritating me a little bit, and some are really long, some are hanging on for dear life. I feel like after I go on holiday they're either really good or I must just sleep really funny on the holiday and the heat and sun cream must interfere with them, because sometimes I come back and they're like a little bit wild. So I'm gonna get them done tomorrow. Let's put that back in there. My lips are feeling dry. Shock horror. Do I have a lip balm? Oh, why is it so dark? I'll put my big light on. That's better. I have like all my Sephora bags just down there because I'm going to do a little haul with this after, but I got one of the new Summer Fridays lip balm. It's in the shade Poppy. It's really cute. Shall we see what it looks like when it comes out? Ooh, looks nice. Let's have a bit of that on. Oh, it smells really nice. It smells like a sweet. And can you see the little reddy tinge? Lovely. That's so yummy. Right, we've got our lip balm. I did my skincare this morning a couple of hours ago, so I'm just going to put a little bit of moisturiser on my skin, but I've stuck my brows down with my Maybelline, not my Maybelline, with my ABH brow freeze gel situation, and now I'm gonna get ready. I'm really excited actually because I've got this. It's the new Milk Hydra Grip and Glow Primer. So show the original Hydra Grip. It's like the greeny blue gripping primer. It is the go of like all gripping primers. I've got it in my Cosmetics edit because I love it so much. It's really good at adhering your makeup like all day long. Well, they've brought out this one. And look at this. I already did have like a little sneak peek of this when I went to see Taylor Swift with Milk, because they put it in our rooms with like top secret on. But look at that. Can you see? It's like all golden and glowy. So the aim of it is to be like grippy and glowy at the same time. I mean, the old Hydro Grip did give you a lovely like hydrating glow, whereas this is going to give you a radiant glow because of like the pearlescent finish. It looks so nice. So I'm going to try this out today, and I'm just going to do a little bit of like long lasting no makeup full makeup. Like, I'm going to do my standard no makeup, but we're going to make it a little bit fally. Look how this comes out. You ready? Looks like liquid gold, and then look at it. Can you see how golden that is? I'm very excited to pop this on my face. The key when you're using Milk Hydro Grip, I have found, is to use enough product. Like, don't go in with like a tiny little amount. Do like a nice pump, a nice couple of pumps, and then warm it up in your fingers, and then when you spread it across your face, it just glides on like a little dream. And you have to work quite quickly with it, because then when it starts to dry, that's when it's going to start going really grippy, so your makeup can really adhere to it. And it's like a PVA glue layer for your makeup, which is just fab to make sure your makeup stays throughout the whole day. I don't know if you can see, guys, but look how glowy. Like, I'm just looking in the viewfinder. How glowy do we look? Can you see? Look at my cheeks, on my chin, my little friend there. But even my friend looks glowy. Like, my friend up here and my friend here. It looks so good and glowing. I'm so happy. Oh, you can see my phone there. I'm just gonna have a little drink of water. I am so impressed by that. I mean, I love like Milk Hydro Grip, like the original primer anyway, but that like little iridescent golden glow in there, it really makes you look glowy. Like, look. I actually need to do some other bits of makeup now. What shall we do? I'm going to use my tinted blush. I've used it so much recently. I'm using it all the time. Just melts into the skin. It just looks like a flush of colour is actually on your skin because it is a little tint. So I'm going to use that. And what else should I use? I'm going to pop on a little bit of concealer down the bridge of my nose. I'm going to put a little bit on my forehead. So I'm just popping a little bit under my eyes, and we can like sculpt the nose a little bit with that. Bit on my chin, nose, cupid's bow, all that good stuff. I'm gonna mix a couple of concealers together just to spot conceal my little friends on my chin and my forehead. Taking a dunk out of this pot concealer, pop it on my hand. I'm gonna mix in a little bit of this other concealer because it's a little bit darker, so it's a bit more like my skin tone right now. Let's mix them together. So whilst my concealer is sitting on my under eye, just to build up a bit of coverage, because it's a hydrating concealer, so I want it to just be a little bit more coverage, I'm going to take the little potion that we made here and spot conceal anywhere that I just want to conceal. And we can't forget the forehead. And now let's blend out all the liquid concealer we popped on. Blend, 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 blend. I just love blending. We'll blend this under eye out and begin to sculpt that nose. Right, I've just added a little bit of bronzer just to warm my face up. Gorgina. Right, I'm going to use the shade Chill. I was going to say, yeah, it's the shade Chill. It's so perfect. Took it to LA with me. Oh, I've got a little hair on it. And I used it every day in LA because it was really hot, like later in the day in LA. I found like just less is more when I was wearing makeup. So this is perfect because it's a tint, so it like tinted my skin and it just made the blush last like all day long, which was really good. So I love using this. I've got a video on my Instagram and my TikTok of how I find best to apply these. I like to work them on my hand or on the bristles first of a brush, work it into the brush and then apply it. Don't go directly on. You can if you want to, but just so you've got a bit more control, I like to pop it on my hand or work it into the bristles of a brush and then apply it rather than going straight in. So I work it into the bristles just like this. So I take it and pop it directly on to the brush just like so, and then tap off the excess just a little bit on the back of my hand. Can you see that little tin? And then can you see, with me pressing it onto my cheeks, it's making me look like I've been outside all day in the cold. Oh, I just love that so much. I'm so glad we are now in autumn, because this makeup is just what I wear all day every day. And until it gets to the freezing temperatures where it does make your skin look like this, where it's like bitten on your cheeks, and I'm gonna fake it with blush. Of course I am putting it on my nose. I love when my nose looks like all rosy. Can you see how like nice and rosy my cheeks look? I'm just looking in the viewfinder now at like how like pink and bitten they are. It's such a nice blush, and I know it can seem like a little bit scary because it's a tint, but if you apply it the way that I just showed you, like work it into the bristles and then just stamp onto the cheeks, onto the face, wherever you want to apply your blush, it works like a dream and lasts all day long. It's really, really good. Right, I just need to set my under eyes, and then I think I'm just gonna set everything in place and then we're good to go. Let's take a little bit of powder. Always make sure the creases are out of your under eye before you set, because you don't want to set concealer that has settled into the creases and like all bunched together. That is a bad idea. I just take my beauty sponge again and just go back underneath, make sure I tap off the excess and then set. I'm just going to set all the areas that I applied concealer, just so then they are locked in place and my concealer doesn't like move or cling together. So when I say creases, so everyone's got natural creases under their eye, like they do, like you can see my natural crease under my eye. So when I say about concealer creasing, I don't mean with the natural creases in my eye, but if you don't set your concealer, those natural creases under your eye will make the concealer bunch together, and that's where you'll get like a high concentration of concealer, so you'll have a bit more of a pigmented line of concealer under your eye because it's settled into your crease, and that's basically what you don't want to happen. So by setting your creases and setting your under eye, it just ensures that the concealer stays where it is when you are setting it, just like that, and that will just mean I won't have a high concentration of concealer all bunched together. It's going to stay in place even more so today because of the Milk Hydra Grip Primer. Right, let's set that chin and never forget the lids. Sometimes I nearly forget, like nearly, but I'm making it like military that I do not get those lids, because that is the worst. So the other one so it's not left out. I'm going to go back in with my brush as well with just like the remnants of that tint, just to go over the top of where I first applied it, just to give it one last little oomph of pigment, even though it doesn't need it, because even though I've gone over a little bit of those areas with powder, it's still there, live and blushing. So wipe these crusty, dusty lippies. I'm going to pop a little bit more lip balm on. And we are all done. We're all done. Just sprayed a little bit of setting spray, and here we are, all finished with nice and glowy. I've just shut the blind just a smidgy bit, but we are so glowy. Like my cheeks are beaming. Use no highlighter. It's from the Glowy Primer, so you don't need highlighter if you're gonna use the Milk Hydra Grip Glow one. What's the full name? It's the Milk Hydra Grip and Glow Primer, because it's not just Hydra Glow Primer. It's Hydra Grip plus Glow Primer. It's a tongue twister. Right, I'm now going to film my Sephora haul. Here are all my bags, which I need to do my Sephora haul on, but it's going to be a little TikTok, so if you want to see it, go to my TikTok. Hi guys, it's the following day and a lot has gone on. We're currently, well, have you already seen my little beauty setup? I filmed it yesterday, so I think that you have, but it's basically, this was like a little snug that they, like the old owners used for like kids toys, but it's perfect because this is the current walk-in wardrobe. Tempted to keep the wallpaper but this is what we're using as like a little walk-in wardrobe right now. It's, everything's everywhere, but yeah, then you just like walk in here, and here we are. So I'm going to keep it in here because I'm just tucked out the way. Me and Liz were saying it's just nice and quiet. I've got my little, not flamingo-y light, but you know, palm tree feather light, and it's great. This jumper, I don't know if you can see actually on camera, but I will out myself, it is filthy. I don't know what I've done to it. But basically this house, there's no family bathroom upstairs. Every room just has like an ensuite. This is one of my favourite ensuites. It's really beautiful. Hi! The little boy who lived in this room was so lucky to have an ensuite like this as a young child. But basically, a little sneak peek of what we're doing to the house. So when I flip the camera around, the wall is connected to our master bedroom wall. So like this, it's like a little Jack and Jill wardrobe. If you can see, I've just got all my jackets in here. But through there is mine and Sam's bedroom. So what we're doing is we're knocking through this wall here, and it's going to be like an archway, and this is where you'll walk into, and this will be like our actual walk-in wardrobe, not on little rails like this. And this door will be boarded up, so you can't get into like our walk-in wardrobe unless you go through the archway. And then there's Liz stood in my little corridor, and we had a really good idea. I'm going to make this like a perfume wall because it's like a nice wall right now, but you're going to make that a perfume wall. We are now doing a big clear out. I had a big clear out before I moved to this house, doing a new big clear out because
Is this rail gone again?
the rails just keep tumbling and crumbling. So I need another clear out. I have a shopping problem. I do have a shopping problem. So I'm gonna have a big clear out because it's winter now, so don't need any summer clothes. I will keep like pieces that can be staples, and I re-wear my clothes over and over. I do.
We're gonna box them up. We're not getting rid of them.
Yeah, well, we will get rid of some.
Yeah, but not like all of them. You just like no summer clothes.
No summer clothes. I'm gonna be keeping quite a few, but I just love re-wearing my outfits. I wear stuff to death.
You don't
when I love it.
like just like you know, not that you don't go on trend, but you don't just buy it for the sake of it. You buy it
No.
because you know you'll wear it.
Yeah, because I'm very thingy with what I wear. I like to feel comfortable and confident in it, so I just know what I feel comfortable and confident in, so I just wear clothes and buy clothes like that, if you know what I mean.
Did you try this off Muse dress on?
Yeah, I did. I'm going to save it for next summer.
Love it.
When I'm a bit thinner.
Oh god.
It was a bit tight. One of the buttons wouldn't do.
On the boob bit or on
On the boob bit.
the sort of the case?
Yeah.
Big
So,
boobed lady.
big booby ladies. So yeah, and I was squeezing my open pore last night. It was quite gross. It was like one of those pimple popping videos.
Yeah.
I was squeezing it, and that's why
It's looking a bit angry.
it's looking a bit angry and weird. So yeah, I'm going to do a little closet clear out now. Let's go. Here are some behind the scenes. We are breaking, well, because this is so heavy, because all the clothes that I've had to take off here, they're too heavy for these rails that I got off Amazon, unfortunately. So Liz is having to DIY them.
God, his name.
It's like the Leaning Tower
Of Pisa.
of Pisa, yeah. I don't know what to do. So we're going to have to turn it around, and I think I'm only going to have one rail of
Or
that.
do I just stick it to the radiator?
I think we just turn it round and let it lean on that wall, and I just can only use one side.
Lean and bop.
Oh, remember that song? Lean, Bob.
Ow.
Yeah, I think that's the only right way around this.
Pairs.
Oh, the perfect pair.
I'll just stay there. Right. Pivot! Which way? Which way? Perfect! Perfect. Oh god, this is... Oh god, I just got hit in the nose. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Look how much that's leaning.
That's literally his
Guys, can you see? This one is collapsed.
They're so sad.
Look at it. It's on a full-on angle. Pickles' favourite thing to do is to go into wardrobes and like sit and hide and lie. But that is hilarious.
Just adds to the problem.
Lol, oh no. Right guys, ignore my hair. I put it in a bun with a clip on. I look crazy. So funny looking in the viewfinder. But we have done a clear out. It's so much more roomy now. There's so much more room in here, even though we've still got the Leaning Tower of Pisa clothing rails. We've had to tape some together. Liz has done more DIY on them. featuring where basically this was obviously a little boy's room, and these used to be like the Marvel superhero fists coming out the wall. It actually looked really good when we came to view the house, like them punching through, but I've just not had time to rip them off yet. So now you come in and there's just so much more room. So we've got 2 rails here, like all my jeans and my pants and jogger sets. Then got all knitwear and what's here, like t-shirts and things. And then here is just everyday tops. So we've just got everyday tops and like my Lululemon. I live in the Lululemon, do you know, like the BBL jackets. I love them. So that's just all there. And then in this is like my fur coats and things, like fur coats and long jackets and long coats. And then up there I've just got all my PJs because I like me some PJs. Down there is some sandals. And then here we've got some like short cropped cute jackets, and they're like dressy tops and going out things because I don't really wear them too much, so we've put them at the back. And then all my shoes and stuff are just lying in there. I mean, I have shoes all over the house. I'm actually going to a wedding in a couple of weeks. Oh my god, that looks so funny. Look, look at the Spanx.
They look like a worm.
It looks like, I don't know what it looks like. Well, they're my Spanx, ignore them.
Black
It's
hole.
That's so funny. Basically, it pinches my skin. Like, we pinched my skin the other day trying to get the zip up on this dress. So we thought if I wear Spanx, we can just really go for it to get the zip up because it will catch that and not my skin. And it makes you like body smooth, doesn't it? So that's why they're up there, because I need to wear them with this dress in order to get the zip up without slicing my whole skin off on the side. But this is the dress that I'm wearing to the wedding. A little sneak preview. And then here we have got, this is all, oh wow, this is all for Vinted. No, that's Charity Shop and that is Vinted. Oh, Pickles has just turned the lights on. What are you doing? What are you doing? You gotta, oh. Sam is home, he's drinking his electrolytes.
They're quite nice and all.
Really nice. I'm watching Married at First Sight Australia. Ignore the microwave on the floor. But look what Sam has made for his tea. Well, not for his tea, it's pre-workout. How cute does it look? Protein porridge with cherries and, is it cinnamon powder?
Yeah.
He said he's been looking forward to it all day. He's so cute. Whereas I'm making an onion gravy to go with my steak, because I'm having steak, broccoli and mashed potatoes, and this will be like a red wine onion gravy. I am so excited for my tea. I don't know why this looks like I'm filming on a Nokia, but I have my blackcurrant dash water, one of my faves. I've got garlic broccoli, my steak that Sam cooked for me, and I made parmesan mash. And then in here is like a onion red wine beef gravy. I don't know if you can see, guys, like the lights, it is so smoky in here. It's as smoky and steamy as out there. Can you see all those clouds on the mountain? I have made that. I look so funny right now. I look like a disheveled spiky pineapple, but I'm so excited to eat a bit of my dash. Cheers. I can't prop you up anywhere and I'm dying to eat this, so I'll eat this and I'll see you on the other side. I just want to show you guys, look how perfect that steak is on the inside. One thing I will give Sam is he is an incredible steak chef. Good morning, it's the next day and me and Liz are just sat here doing some admin-y work. I am doing house things all day today because I need to get my head in gear. It's stressing me out because I just feel like it's really big decisions and I'm just worried that I'll make a really big decision and everything's so expensive and then I'll not like it, like after a couple of months or a couple of years. And obviously it's not forever, but the decisions that you make are for like a very long time. So I keep procrastinating making the decisions so then I don't have to think about it, but I need to choose some stuff today. The media wall's being done right now. I don't think I showed you that because it's been going on this week and I've forgot to show the vlog, so I'll show the vlog now. But basically we had this ginormous fireplace in our living room and it was beautiful and I really wish that I could keep it. Me and Sam both really wanted to keep it. I wanted to try and make a media wall out of the fireplace because it was in the most lovely like neutral stone, but yeah, it's just not gonna work because it was just way too big, because the lounge is like long and on the thinner side. Well, it definitely was on the thinner side when we had the big fireplace, so we just had to suck it up and take the fireplace back. It was criminal, but we've saved all of the stone because during the spring Sam and my dad or whoever are going to build like an outdoor barbecue fireplace situation, so we are keeping the stone. We're not like throwing them away. Well, my dad was going to have them, but now we're going to make an outdoor fire garden kitchen situation. So we've made a media wall. Well, I haven't. My uncle Andy and his team have started doing a media wall for us because it's just give us so much more room in the lounge to like have like a U-shaped sofa, because we didn't really know how to dress the lounge because it was a bit of a, not an odd shape, but it was just like a tricky shape to like fit stuff in. So I'll just show you where we're at with the media wall. So we go through here. Ooh, our new light switches. These are just like the temporary fittings for them, but it's so you can control the different lights like around the house by like turning it on and off and stuff. So all the temporary ones got put in. This is it so far. Pickles is somewhere out there in the garden playing with Ryan. I don't know where he is, but he's playing somewhere down there and he's drenched. He looks like a drowned rat. We've been cooking with gas today, guys. It's all been going on. The media wall is well underway in the front room, and then I've just had a guy come to look at the bathrooms. So everything is being ticked right now, which I'm really happy about. Sorry, I had to do a double take then. I'm watching Married at First Sight, but I've just paused it so you can hear me. And I just looked to the side and there's an advert with Diet Coke, and I just thought it was marked right for a second. I was like, what? Well, I am back in the kitchen. I'm cooking my tea. I've not really had anything to eat today other than some Pringles and a frothy coffee. I am actually just making a white onion and celery soup because I've got some bake at home baguettes. I'm really excited to have them dunked in my white onion and celery soup. Let me show you. I'm just sauteing. I can't put you directly over it, but I'm just sauteing some onions and some celery, and then I'm just going to put loads of broth with it in there and some potatoes, and then I'm hoping I can find my NutriBullet so I can blend it, because if I can't blend it, I'm a bit stuck. I'm just going to have as like a little snack is some celery with sweet chili sauce because I am starving. Can't beat Blue Dragon sweet chili sauce. Ooh, it's quite cold. I also think I have found the bed that I would like. I'm really excited about that. I've ordered another bed as well for one of the spare rooms, which is really fun. Just put a bit more water with the celery and the onions. I need to put some garlic in there. This is such like a fun game, making sure it gets in the gap. Yum. ASMR. I know, really random tea, but this crusty bake at home baguette, divine. And here is the finished soup. I tried a little bit before and it's so good. I used a whole carton of cream. I'm so excited to have this with some butter. Like, this right now fills my soul. Ignore the tape measure.